Zodiac Shiny Whimsicott here. You have to forgive me. I've only been up for an hour. Recording this at 2 and woke up around 1. But that's no one's fault except mine, because I didn't go to bed until, like, 6 in the morning. As I said, night owl. I'm almost positive that someone is going to die in this episode. I will be surprised if no one has died in this episode. I believe someone is going to die either this episode or the next. Yep, let's continue with the daily life. I forgot where I was. Oh, right. Heading to the library, right? Or the classroom near the library. Or near the stairs that lead to the basement, which leads to the library. So much explanation. Classroom A1, here I come. I don't really feel like talking to people. I just want to progress through the story. Classroom A. I thought it was A1. I guess they don't have the numbers. There you are. Shuichi. Sorry I'm late, Shuichi.
No.
It's alright. I just got here too. How'd it go? Didn't you finish the cameras?
That's...
She must have been working all night. She was even too tired to make fun of me. Anyway, here's the result. 2 cameras that will take a picture when the sensor detects movement.
Remember.
And this one will take a picture and trigger the receiver. Of course, they're turned off right now, so they aren't taking any pictures. Since they're disposable cameras, we'll have to manually wind the film, right?
No.
Yes, Miyu thought of that. She told me that the cameras will wind automatically. Aww, Miyu being a little bit cool.
I see.
So, once they're set up, they'll take pictures every time the sensor is triggered?
Okay.
She also modified them so that they'll be completely silent to not attract attention. Yeah, I was wondering, is there like a flash sound? Because if there was, it was in me. Did they also cut off the flash? That's another thing.
I see.
They're completely silent. This is perfect.
Well...
It needs to be... These are absolutely essential to our plan. And do these cameras have flashes? Good question, Kaide. You and me on the same wavelength.
That's...
Yeah, they still have flashes on them. But I switched them off. They shouldn't be a problem. Oh, okay. But we need to make sure they don't get turned on by accident and alert the mastermind.
That's right.
Yeah, I'll be careful. I'm impressed though. You modified them to our specifications. I mean, what do you expect from the ultimate inventor?
Then...
Alright, I'll tell you a little bit about this classroom before we set up in the library. Huh? Tell me about this classroom.
Is that alright?
Yes, I think this is the perfect place to keep watch after we set up the cameras. That's fine, but why this classroom?
That's true.
Because we can see anyone who goes down to the basement with the door open a little.
Look, you can see the staircase, right?
Perfect clear shot.
Yeah, you're right. We can keep a lookout for anyone who goes down to the basement.
My throat is messed up. There's my water.
Hey!
There's one more reason I chose this specific classroom. One more reason? Oh, do I have to find that reason? Is this a blackboard? This doesn't seem like the other reason. Well, did it point to the monitor or the black box? Monitor? I don't know. Okay, not the other reason. Air vent? Is this a vent?
That's...
It's connected to the library in the basement. You'll recognize the smell immediately. The smell? After Suichi told me that, I leaned in closer to the vent. Oh, it smells like musty old books. Does this lead to the library?
well...
It's probably a vent to control the humidity in the library. Remember that duct we noticed in the basement hallway? It leads here.
I see.
A vent in a classroom? That's an odd design choice for a school. I mean, oh, yeah, you said what I was, or you thought exactly what I was about to say. Then again, everything about this school is odd. This vent is the other reason I chose this specific classroom to keep watch. This vent is just big enough for someone to be able to fit, so we should watch this carefully too. I don't think I could fit through there. Well, maybe I could, but it'd be tough.
Yeah.
Well, I guess this is the perfect spot to keep a lookout.
And then...
Anyway, it's time. We should set up the cameras now. It's finally time to set our plan in motion. I'm getting nervous. My heart's racing. It's okay, we got this. We got this. I'm almost pretty positive, though, that someone's going to murder someone before we can go and have this plan go underway. Ah, cold chills. Cover. Library. Let's set up those cameras. Why not just, instead of putting them on top of the bookshelf, why not put them at angles, like where books are stable on top of the bookshelf? Make it look more like they're in camouflage. Anyway, so, where did you want to place the cameras?
You're right.
Let's aim the one linked to the receiver at the moving bookcase. If we place the security sensor on the bookcase itself, then when it opens, the receiver will let us know. Sorry for the yawn. And if we place the camera to face the moving bookcase...
Okay.
Yes, the camera should capture the exact movement the mastermind... should capture the exact moment the mastermind moves the bookcase. Then where are we putting the other two sensors?
Remember.
Well, there are two entrances to the library. The front entrance near the stairs and the rear entrance to the hallway. Let's aim one at each entrance. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. Just woke up. Well, not just woke up. I've been up for an hour, but point being, yawns should be gone by now. That way, we'll have pictures of everyone who enters the library.
Huh?
But how about over there? Didn't you say a person could fit through a vent that connects to the classroom? Yeah, but wouldn't that still be in the general direction of the camera with the sensor?
Hey.
Wait, shouldn't we make sure a person could actually fit through it?
That's...
I think it'll be fine since we'll be keeping watch in the classroom. But we should investigate it a little more just in case. We can't reach that high. We need something to stand on. There's clearly a little library, or clearly one of those little ladders. Oh, I can probably use this ladder. At the Position the ladder before or below the vent and climbed up.
Whoa. Now that I'm up here, this is pretty high. It's kind of scary.
It doesn't look too bad, but if you did happen to mess up, it would hurt.
Do you want to switch?
I think she'll be fine.
Nah, I'm fine. By the way, can you see my, delicates?
Why? He's not trying to be a perv.
Sorry.
You did see them.
Yeah, my voice acting ain't all that great. But this is my first playthrough doing voice acting like that. Well, whatever. He can't unsee them. Anyway, this is the vent. There's a grate covering the vent, so I don't think anyone can go through. Can I take the grate off?
There we go. Huh. The grate came off pretty easily.
Did you break something, Kaede?
Pretty sure it's just stage.
No. I didn't break it.
I saw the look on his face. He probably thinks I'm a klutz. I pushed the grate into the duct. Then I lifted my body and looked inside.
So how's it look? Could a person fit in there?
It would be pretty difficult, but you might be able to crawl through. I can't really get to the vent with all these books in the way, though.
Well, we'll be able to see the entrance to the vent in the classroom. So that should be okay, right?
Yeah, but I kind of figure if they're trying to go to the library, well, I guess you could go through the vent, or go through the vent in the library, but I kind of figured it would be the other way around. They'd be trying to go to the library through the vent in the classroom, but you guys say you're going to be keeping watch over that, so I guess it could go either way.
Just in case, I'll stack more books around the vent so no one can get through.
With that, I began to arrange the books around the vent. Sorry. After I finished stacking the books, I climbed down the ladder.
Are you okay?
Kaede, what's wrong?
Yeah.
This will work. This will definitely work.
Huh?
Got it?
I think this plan might actually protect everyone. Yeah, it definitely will. This plan is perfectly composed like Chopin's ballads.
You know?
You reference Chopin a lot. Is he like your favorite? I actually really like complicated contraptions like Rube Goldberg machines and stuff. So I'm positive this will work. This setup is perfect. You really think so?
Of course.
We'll definitely catch the mastermind, and then we'll all escape.
Oh, right.
So let's hurry and set up the cameras.
Then...
Oh, my voice is no voice acting today, so I'm trying to do different voices new today. Yes, so I think it would be a good idea to set up the cameras between the books so that... Oh, hold on. I had an idea while I was on top of the bookcase. What if we place a camera up there? I'm sure the mastermind wouldn't notice it. I called this earlier.
But...
But with all the books stacked on top, I don't know if there's room for the camera. Pretty sure it would camouflage well. The camera's like tiny like a book, so I think it'll work.
You know?
Then I'll test it out while you prepare the sensor on the bookcase. I'll organize the books on top of the bookcase and see if I can make room for a camera.
Right?
That way we won't waste any time, right?
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Oh, right.
Then let's do it! I climbed up the ladder and looked at the top of the bookcase. There are way more books than I expected. Oh, I forgot here. Oh well. The top of the bookcase is covered end to end with clustered stacks of books.
Oh, right.
This is nothing! As I move the ladder, I reorganize the books bit by bit. Jeez, there are too many books. It might be too hard to set up a camera here.
I knew it.
I thought so.
No.
Wait, I just gotta try a little harder.
Hey,
Kaide, I know you don't like to admit defeat, but really, it's alright. Please don't hurt yourself. I continue moving the ladder as I kept reorganizing the books. Wow, pretty nice organization skills. Jeez, these books are so heavy. What is this, an encyclopedia? I flipped open the book.
wait!
Ah, Kaide, is this really the time to be reading a book? Sorry, I get distracted easily when I'm organizing things. After I made that excuse, I rushed to reorganize the heavy books, but... Looks like there are too many books after all. You can't really make space, can you? It'd be easier if I could move them to the ground, but that would look suspicious. Depends on how many you move to the ground.
You're right.
Yeah, we have to minimize the risk of the mastermind noticing the cameras. Then I guess it'd be better to put the camera... Again with the yawns. Between the books, like you suggested.
Right?
Yeah. Okay. You look oddly happy. No, I don't. If we put them on top of the bookcase, the angle wouldn't quite reach. Urgh. In here I thought it'd be a good idea.
Is that alright?
So, about the places to put the cameras... Back where they're originally gonna be at? Oh, look, diagram. Should look a little more cluttered with the books and stuff, but okay. We decided to place the security sensor on top of the moving bookcase. And the camera linked to it will be set up right here. That way, it will capture the movement of the mastermind, or the moment... I don't know why I keep saying movement. The moment the mastermind moves the bookcase.
I see.
We're gonna place the other two cameras near the exit and entrance, right?
I suppose so.
I think here and this bookcase is good. They would have to pass by here, no matter which door they use.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Then I'll set up the camera that's connected to the security sensor. I'll set it carefully so the camera has a clear shot when the mastermind moves the bookcase.
Then...
Let me take care of the security sensor on top of the bookcase. And we'll set the cameras near each door.
Hey!
Oh, I almost forgot. I bought duct tape from the warehouse. You can use this.
Yeah.
Thanks! I have to go and okay, like you have to physically set it up. With that, we got to work. I meticulously placed the cameras in the gaps of the bookshelves.
We need to set up the camera carefully so that it's aimed at the moving bookcase.
Yes. I better use a lot of duct tape so that the camera won't fall out of position. These cameras are important, so I've got to do it right. Alright, that should do it.
Okay.
I'm finished too. Now, no matter which entrance they use, the mastermind will be caught on camera. And if they move the bookcase in front of the hidden door, our sensor will detect that. And signal this receiver. Man, I'm yawning too much. And at that moment, the camera attached to the sensor will snap the critical picture. I don't know why I put so much emphasis on picture. Yeah, this should do it. No doubt about it. This plan will probably work. No, not just probably. It'll definitely work.
Then...
Alright then, the final step. Turn the sensors on.
I see.
Oh, right. We should leave them on before we leave.
Alright.
There's a 10-second delay as it starts up, so we have to leave quick.
Yeah.
Got it. It'd be a waste of film if it took our pictures. Yeah, it would. After setting our trap and powering on the cameras attached to the sensor, we quickly exited the library. So, whoever's hanging out in the library, well, I don't think anyone will be now that that's set up. Now we wait for the mastermind to show themselves.
Okay.
There's still some time left. Do you want to go see anybody?
No.
No, I'd rather focus on the plan. Besides, I'm sure everyone else is safe. Plus, once we get out of here, I'll have all the time in the world to see them.
You're right.
That's true. Well, let's go to the classroom. Can I head to the lab? I'm gonna head to the ultimate pianist lab. I want to see what that's like. Kuma informed me that it was open, but I never did go and take a look at it. So I'm about to go take a look at the ultimate pianist lab before I head to the classroom. Aww, I wanted to go look at the piano, not the piano, well, all of the music sheets in the lab and just look at piano. Already sunset? Upon entering the classroom, a wave of anxiety suddenly overwhelmed me. My heart felt like it would beat out of my chest at any moment.
Then...
Let's keep the door open a little so we can see anyone going to the basement. I'm jumbling words today. Yeah. Kaide, about the security sensor receiver.
Hey!
Could you hold on to it, please? I just feel like you'd be better suited for that than me. There's a power switch on it. Make sure you don't turn it off by accident.
No.
You can count on me, Suichi. No, you hold on to it, Suichi. You're the one who came up with this plan, and I trust you. Also, Suichi? You just said I'm better than you at something. Why would you say things like that anyway?
Huh?
What?
You know?
I guess it's good that we have some time left, because I want to talk to you about that. Talk to me? I don't know why you didn't just continue the conversation. I'm gonna have to talk to her to click on him again. It's probably none of my business, but I think you should be more confident.
Right?
Especially since the Ultimate Initiative selected you as the Ultimate Detective.
No.
No, really. I shouldn't be the Ultimate Detective. I'm not even a real detective.
Huh?
What do you mean? I didn't even really want to be a detective. My uncle runs a detective business. I would sometimes help out as an apprentice. It was usually just cheating couples' background checks. But one day, I came across a murder case. Completely by chance. I solved it before the police did. They called me the boy detective. I kind of thought that would be already obvious. Just like, you know how there are other Danganronpa couples with the protagonist, you know, Makoto and Kyoko, and a few other ships with Makoto, and then Hajime and Chiaki, and whatever ships they ship with Hajime. That's when I got scouted by the Ultimate Initiative. Though I only solved one case.
Huh?
Even so, it's still amazing that you solved a murder case. Most people can't do that.
No.
I wonder if, it was really a good thing I solved that case.
The look on his face when we caught him, I can still see it even now.
It's a very twisted look.
He stared at me, like he hated me more than anything else in the world. Later, I heard that he murdered the victim to get revenge for his family. The victim was abusive. They drove the culprit's relative to suicide.
Oh. You may feel a little bad, Suichi, but in return, that's not how you resolve that issue.
People told me the culprit
Oh,
was
come
right
on,
to
I
do
thought I
what he
put
did.
you on
The
silence.
victim deserved it.
There we go. People can say that the victim deserved it, but in the end, that's not how society should be doing that.
But I led the police right to him. Of course he hated me.
Don't feel bad about it, Suichi. He knew, or guy should have known well that that's not how you deal, or not how you resolve this. Be better to report it to the police for abuse.
That's not true.
It's not like you took sides. You uncovered the truth. That's what detectives do, right? Exactly.
You're right.
Yeah. I uncovered the truth. Which makes it my fault. And I'm still suffering the consequences. Ever since that one stupid case, I've been so afraid of uncovering the truth. Why? I'll never forget those eyes. The hatred. The way they stared into me. Anyway, that's why I have trouble looking people in the eyes sometimes. So that's why he wears that hat. I'm not a real detective, Kaede. What kind of stupid detective is afraid of finding the truth? Well, a lot of detectives usually have to brace themselves and be brave and junk. So Suichi, you're a very young guy. You're pretty brave. Right then, I noticed Suichi's hands were trembling. I gently reached out and held his hand. Aww.
Kaede.
I wish there was a piano here. I would play you a song to help you cheer up. A pretty song to play for you. Oh, like Clair de Lune by Debussy.
Never heard of it.
It's a soothing song that calms your heart, like the moon's reflection on water.
I'm sorry I don't know more songs, Kaede.
You noticed, huh? Yeah, I'm shaking too.
Expect they don't have like a little, like, animation or something to show like their, like those little hand-drawn lines to show like shaking or something.
But I'd be a mess if you weren't here.
I think both of you would be a mess if you weren't, or if both of you guys weren't around each other.
I wouldn't have been able to do anything. I would have been so lost.
Yeah, you guys probably would have just went along with the murder game or something, because you guys wouldn't have known how to figure it out.
I'm glad you're here with me, Shuichi.
Aww.
With you by my side, I feel like I can stand up to anything.
First romance moments, and it's only chapter 1.
You give me the courage I need to take on the mastermind. So please, be more confident. I believe in you, so you should definitely believe in yourself.
Okay, I'll try.
That's all she asks.
I don't know if I can, but I'll try.
At least you're giving it an effort.
Yep, that's a promise.
The try, right? Not do. Just try. After letting go of his hand, I quickly changed the subject.
Yeah, that's right.
Also, I think you would look way cooler if you didn't wear that hat. Why are you saying ugh? You're saying that you called her loving him. You knew there was gonna be a romance moment to be serious.
Huh?
What are you talking about?
Huh?
What? I'm serious here. Once we're out of here, I want you to show me what you look like without the hat. I'm predicting just a kind of bowl top and just like the hair going down like it is right now. I don't really think it'll be that much different. Unless you're gonna surprise me and there's like there's spikes or something. Jeez, I just want to see everyone smile.
You know?
I love seeing the expressions people make when they're enjoying themselves. That's why I play the piano. Or that's why I play piano, but to see the smiles on everyone's faces.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we need to expose the mastermind and end this dumb killing game.
Right?
So we can smile with everyone else. After our serious talk, we talked about this and that to kill some time. We did all we could and prepared for whatever happened next. I was nervous, of course, but all we could do was wait for the moment to arrive. As the time limit drew closer and closer, and then suddenly, the moment arrived. Oh no. Surprised that they didn't show black and white. Well, what's this weird music? Is it coming from that monitor? Well, it's showing images and there's clearly speakers to it.
Could it be...
Maybe it's a warning that we need to start killing? The time limit is almost up.
Oh, jeez.
That they need to stop screwing with us. How much suffering do they want from us? Wait, Kaide. I hear people talking in the hallway.
Huh?
Huh? People talking? Alright, who are we gonna hear? I focused my attention on the hallway. I could hear a group of boys and girls talking. I tried my best to listen while I peered through the gap of the classroom door. What? I saw 7 boys and girls head down the stairs.
Kaito, Gonta, Maki, Tenko, Angie, Himiko, and Rantaro, too?
This must be Rantaro's plan. The 7 continue to walk down the stairs. Either that or there's a dead body.
Why?
What's a big group like that planning to do? Rantaro was with them too. Didn't he say he would end this game? Maybe he's showing them the door. It's almost nighttime, right? If they're all heading to the basement right now. Could the mastermind be with them too? I don't believe so. Kaito, Gonta, Maki, Tenko, Angie, Himiko, and Rantaro. One of them is the mastermind?
No.
It is unusual for such a big group to all go to the basement.
No.
They're not planning on going to the library, are they? That would be bad. That'll scare off the mastermind from using the bookcase and ruin the plan. Yeah, it will.
Huh?
What?
Alright.
I'm going to check out the basement. I'll come with you.
No.
No. You stay here, or you stay and keep watch, Kaide. With that, Soichi dashed out of the classroom. Huh? Why am I all alone now? Realizing I was alone, all the fear and anxiety I was trying to hide rushed back to me.
Oh, jeez.
What? I couldn't keep still, so I grabbed the broom from the corner of the classroom. I started cleaning for no reason at all. I had to move my body. The anxiety was getting to me. Soichi, please come back already. I continued to distract myself with cleaning until Soichi finally came back. Kaide, why are you sweeping?
Huh?
Oh, no reason. Anyway, what about the people down in the basement?
Okay.
Everything is okay. They all went to the game room. Why? To go to the AV room? The game room? Why there? Dead body? Oh, I was right. Oh no? It's talking about the time limit. There's only 1 hour until the time limit. Yeah, it's almost time.
That's true.
I'm sure the mastermind will have their move soon. If Monokuma is going to show up when time runs out, the mastermind will go to the library. Then, it happens so suddenly. That is an awful noise. My heart nearly leapt out of its chest as the receiver in Soichi's hand suddenly went off. Soichi, the receiver! Someone moved the bookcase! Hurry, Kaide! Soichi sprinted out of the classroom with the determination of a true ultimate detective. Well, wait for me! I dropped everything I was holding and ran after Soichi. Don't tell me you... Okay, when she means she was dropping everything, she meant her... Or she meant the broom. I thought she meant like her book bag and junk. I could feel my heart beating faster and faster. Trying to make sure that my headphone doesn't get knocked off. I was so nervous, my head felt like it was pounding with every heartbeat.
All right.
Kaide, let's go inside.
Yeah.
He said yes, so I'm gonna repeat that. Bracing myself to confront the mastermind, I had balled my hands into a fist without realizing it. It'll be fine. Everything will work out. Think they moved from the game room to the library. I'm just predicting that right now. I was still convincing myself when I caught up with Soichi, who had his hand on the door. Huh? Huh? What are you guys doing here?
Got it.
Well, never mind. Your timing's perfect. You should join our strategy meeting.
Right!
Kaide is definitely welcome to join.
Huh?
Strategy meeting?
Yeah.
When the time limit hits, we're gonna fight Monokuma. We got a plan for that battle. We thought it'd be harder for Monokuma to get to the basement, so we're going to the game room.
Hey.
Hold on. Both of you, come with us. The mastermind is in the library. Wrong. Wrong. Don't say the mastermind. You should have said, hey, something suspicious is going on in the library. That's the most you should have said. Huh? Masterminds?
Okay.
Why is his background... Oh, maybe it's because it's light, or he's in the lighting? We'll explain later, but right now, you need to come with us. We might really be able to end this killing game.
Are you serious?
Yeah?
Sneak attack!
I don't really understand. But you just need me to Aikido throw whoever's inside, right?
All right.
No, I'll do it. I'll be the one to take them down.
jeez.
This isn't a competition. I'm gonna open the door right now, okay? Yep, let's open it. Oh, I thought I was controlling it. With the unveiling of the mastermind so close at hand, all my anxiety had disappeared. I stepped inside the library. Who came investigating? As I walked in, the moving bookcase at the end of the room was slowly closing. But there was no sign of the mastermind. The bookcase had closed on its own, without any outside help. Pretty sure there's a button like on the other side of that door to close it. Where is the mastermind? We quickly walked toward the moving bookcase. And then, not too far from the moving bookcase, we saw... the first murder. What? Alright, Jordan, you were correct on the murder. I'm surprised. There's a shot put ball. I'm already suspicious of one person. Rentaro Amai, who had yet to reveal his ultimate talent to the rest of us. I said that already. You don't need to say it again. Lay dead on the ground. Well, we finally have our first murder. Oh, no. I'm suspicious of Ryoma already.
Taro?
Oh, I interrupted dialogue. Sorry.
What in the world? What the hell's going on?
No, I'm predicting, or I'm having my suspicions on Ryoma as the murderer. Particularly because of his history, and there's a shot put ball right there. But I think that's a little too convenient at the same time. Right after Tenko screamed, the front door of the library burst open. And the 4 people who were in the game room rushed in.
What happened?
Well, what happened? Gante here scream. Huh?
Ah!
Blood! So much blood! Yeah.
Oh me, oh my.
Who's the next one to die? Huh? Isn't that Rantaro? What's wrong with him?
You don't know?
He's dead.
Huh?
What? He's dead? Well, that's unfortunate. Could you at least act a little more sympathetic?
But how?
How can you be so calm? Or be so calm? Suichi examined Rentaro's body and placed his hand close to his mouth to check for breathing. Shouldn't you check the neck for the pulse? Where? Too late. He shook his head.
No way.
Too late? You mean dead? Yeah.
Are you serious?
He's dead? My vision began to swirl. My legs wobbled beneath me. But out of sheer desperation, I kept my mind working. Why was Rentaro here? And the monitor is off. It was no longer displaying Monokuma anymore. Does that mean the mastermind is dead? No. That just means someone did a murder, so there was no need to continue the time limit. Yeah, that has to be it. This means Rantaro was... I don't believe that.
Well...
Nightmare in the locker. This means the killing game has started, huh?
Huh?
What? killing game? Then someone killed Rantaro and... Wait, maybe not.
Get it?
Well, what do you mean, maybe not? Maybe the killing game hasn't started. Maybe this just ended it.
What?
Ended it? What do you mean?
Because...
The mastermind. Rantaro was the mastermind.
Huh?
What? The mastermind? I don't know how he died, but if Rantaro was in the library before the time limit ended...
That's true.
There's a high chance that the mastermind planned this, and if he's dead... Body announcement?
Huh?
Body announcement, or whatever announcement it's called again, I forgot what it's called.
A body has been discovered!
Yes.
Everyone, please gather in the library!
Half of them are already there, though. Oh boy, Monica was there.
Oh, I'm glad!
What a relief! A murder took place just before time ran out!
Huh?
Look, Monokuma, but how? I gotta admit, I was a little nervous there because the killing game hadn't started yet. Jeez, you guys really know how to keep me in suspense. How? The mastermind controlling you is... By mastermind, do you mean the real mastermind who's controlling me? And you think it was Rantaro?
Stupid!
Ah, what an imagination! Of course that's wrong. If the mastermind had died, this killing game would be over.
That's wrong.
But... The victim was Rantaro Amai, the ultimate... Who cares? Nothing more, nothing less.
Huh?
What are you talking about? Suichi? Suichi, what does he mean? What's going to happen?
No.
Monokuma is wrong, isn't he? Isn't Rantaro the mastermind? Told you both, you're dismissing that too easy.
Huh?
Yeah, we came here as soon as the sensor went off, right? You wasted your time by talking to Tenko and Kaito. You should have just burst in the library. You guys should have said, we'll be there in 1 minute, and just ran in there. You wasted time. No one else was in the library. Rantaro was the only one who could have moved the bookcase. Aren't you guys trying to go and develop the film in the cameras? Oh, my eyelash. Or my eye. There's an eyelash in my eye. Wouldn't that mean he was trying to use the hidden door? And that he was the mastermind? Not necessarily true. The mastermind could have been the murderer, and the murderer could have escaped using the door.
No.
But if he was the mastermind, why is the killing game not over? Because he's not the mastermind. You guys keep trying to put your hopes into this false lie you've created for yourselves. Why? Why is he dead? Well, that's because someone wanted everyone to live a little longer.
It's no use.
It's no good. I don't know. I don't know. Suichi? Ah, the pictures. We can check the pictures. I'm sure that the camera we set up in the library will give us a clue. At that moment, the library door swung wide open. Monokuma's voice is a little hard to do.
Oh no!
Rantaro? But why?
Really?
That's Rantaro? Oh, thank God. I thought that was a pile of dirty rags. Oh, you're rude.
I see.
I see. So this ended up happening after all. Yeah. My, what a world this is. So full of jokes like this.
How?
Well, what? This is a lie, right? My dearest Rantaro is dead. Oh, I mean... was killed!
Stop it.
That's the same thing. How ironic. The guy who wanted to live ended up dead, and the guy who wanted to die survived.
Either way.
So, can somebody explain the meaning of all this? Nah, an explanation isn't necessary. Thanks to the first blood perk, there won't be a class trial, so that'd just be a waste of time. If I'm Monokuma, I didn't know of this. With that said, if you are the Blackened who killed Rantaro, raise your hand.
What?
The one who killed Rantaro?
Degenerate male!
I knew it! A degenerate male killed Rantaro, didn't he? Well, I mean, does it matter considering that Rantaro's a guy? I thought you didn't care about guys.
Wait!
How you know boy do it?
I won't forgive you!
I just know, okay? Violent crimes are almost always committed by violent, disgusting men. Not always true.
Damn.
That dumbass. How dare he go and get himself killed? It's not like he wanted to die, everyone.
Don't screw around!
Who the hell did it? I'll freaking punch you in orbit! Don't get so angry. Send off your graduating classmate with warm farewells. That one was a little bit deeper than it usually is, I think. The Cubs, the Cubs.
It's getting interesting!
Or send them off with hostility like a bunch of catty popular girls. That's fine too.
It's my time to shine!
But if it's gonna disrupt the process, then we're gonna bust out the exiles. I'm not gonna look. I don't wanna look at a nasty dead body. I'm not making the slurp sound. Nothing beats crashing a funeral. It's way better than a wedding crashing. I'll throw in a wedding every now and then, but funerals are insane, like fishing with dynamite. Never heard of that concept. So, whoever did this really gets to graduate, huh? Heck yeah, I'm a real stickler for the rules. I'm also tough on convenience store clerks.
My heart's racing.
Then congratulations! Who's the Blackened? With the Blackened who's about to graduate, please raise their hand. Of course, no one wants to admit it, so maybe that's how it'll transition into a class trial.
What?
What the? No one's raising their hand.
You bastards!
Hey, did you hear me? All the Blackened has to do to graduate is speak up, you know. Still no one. No one's stepping forward. What's going on? I see how it is. The Blackened has no need for the first blood perk. They would rather do a class trial. Excuse me?
Oh.
Very well then.
Psycho pop!
I will give the Blackened what they want and hold a class trial.
Oh.
Wow!
It's getting interesting!
Now this is a spicy twist.
Hold on!
Well, wait, what the heck's going on?
Got it?
Like we said before, or no, wrong way. Like we said before, we're gonna hold a class trial so you bastards can find Rantaro's killer.
So,
Get it right and only the Blackened will be punished. But if you get it wrong, or Salmutate, oh gosh. I'm messing up this word. Getting tongue-tied. Simultaneous surgery, brain and knees, then brain surgery again.
my heart's racing.
Everyone besides the Blackened will be punished. Everyone besides the Blackened. Everyone? This outcome is much worse. The culprit should have just stepped forward.
Thrills, chills, kills!
But before we can hold the class trial, you gotta investigate first. If you don't investigate the murder, then you won't be able to argue over who did it, or who did it. So, you're saying we need to do the investigation ourselves, too? Of course! The investigation is what makes the killing game so good. You guys are gonna investigate this crime and uncover the truth! The Blacken's handiwork has made this much more entertaining than I expected. Alright, the trial will begin soon, so please give the investigation your all. Well, I'm glad, well, not glad. I don't want to see any of them die, but we finally have the first murder, but it's almost over.
Wait!
Yeah, there's a possibility that someone else probably found the body before them. Well, wait, where do we start? Oh, and I just realized I think I skipped dialogue. Apologies about that.
Don't you get it?
We're looking for the truth of Rantaro's death, right? If we can't figure out who the culprit is, then we'll be annihilated for sure.
Huh?
I don't want to be annihilated. The girls should be allowed to live at least. Rude. Yeah, I'm just a cute, normal girl who can use magic, you know.
Why, you?
You're the last person who should be calling herself cute.
Ben.
Do not fret. Just imagine this as something out of a police drama or detective manga.
Do you agree?
Right, Suichi?
Okay.
Right.
Impossible!
I'm in trouble. I've never watched police dramas or read detective manga.
Let's see.
Well, there's no need to think so hard. We only need to converse with the corpse. Oh, I just skipped it again. I thought I'm reading the comments at the... I was reading the comments at the time. Yes! By coming face to face with the corpse, you will learn a great many things. When you say converse with the corpse, it almost sounds like you're saying you want the ultimate medium to talk to the spirits. Why are you getting excited? You're not into dead bodies, are you? I wouldn't be surprised.
Actually.
But is it true? Is one of us really the culprit? The odds are 1 in 15. That shouldn't be hard to figure out.
Don't screw around!
That's not the problem here.
On your knees!
Who's the fucking culprit, huh? Is it you? Or maybe it's you? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Who's the killer? Only a Tua knows.
Weird!
You know can choose that way.
How exciting!
Everyone's competing to see who's the most paranoid. Yeah, that's not boring.
That's wrong!
Wait, stop. We can't do this. We can't go back and forth accusing each other. For now, we need to trust each other and start a serious investigation.
Huh?
Hey!
If we all lose trust in one another because of this, it's all over. He's right. We have to believe in each other and investigate this case.
Huh?
Investigating is the same as not trusting each other. No, not really. If you're investigating by yourselves, probably, but just investigating is working towards the same goal. Jordan.
No.
No, it's completely different from what Monokuma wants us to do. He wants us to throw accusations at one another and lose all trust in each other.
But...
And we can't let him get what he wants. We need to investigate this murder, not because we don't trust each other, but because we do. Yes. Tell them, Suichi. Did I say something wrong? Nope, I think it's just another Kaide moment where you said something so right that everyone is speechless again. Well, you didn't... Oh, not again, but that moment had to happen again. You were just so direct and assertive. No. I just said what was on my mind.
Yeah.
You really are a detective. Now that we need to investigate, you're becoming super reliable. I expect the best from you, Ultimate Detective. I agree with Suichi. Actually, he just said exactly what I was gonna say. You and Himiko need to stop those types of things. Stop taking credit. Male degenerates are creatures who betray others easily, but I'll trust you this time. You got anything better to do, Tenko? You got anything better? The only good thing about males is that girls give birth to them. I don't get that, but okay. Gonta not smart. Not sure Gonta be much help, but Gonta do his best for everyone. I will work hard with the Tua's guidance. I'm much happier alive than dead anyway. That sounds like that's almost poking fun at Rantaro.
That's right.
As novice investigators, logic dictates that we work together rather than give in to paranoia.
I will do my best.
If this is what everyone desires, then I shall give this task my all.
Okay.
You can leave it to me. I'll find the culprit in no time. Phew, I'm glad. No one's given up yet. Yeah, of course they haven't. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but I kind of figured that it would happen. I don't know if I just skipped dialogue or not. I can't change what has already happened. All I can do is what must be done. Otherwise, Rantaro died for nothing. But I am curious who did it. But with the shot put ball, I feel more suspicious towards Ryoma. I have to do it. I won't give up. I'm also curious why no one didn't take the first blood perk. I thought it was just actually a lie to get someone to kill, but Monokuma is loyal to his word. It's just that the person didn't take it. We'll all escape from here. I'll make sure of it.
Well then.
Technically, Rantaro was murdered. Jordan, they usually don't kill for the Monokuma and whatever contraptions he has. Usually don't kill the student unless they break the rules, like violence against the headmaster or anyone else. But there is a possibility that it could have been a suicide, but I highly doubt that. That's usually not until like a later chapter. That type of like those types of possibilities. Usually the first chapter is just straight on murder. So, let's get started. We need to do this so poor Rantaro won't have any regrets. And so we can survive.
Okay.
Yes. Let's find the culprit who killed Rantaro.
Yeah.
You're right, let's do it. Thank you, Suichi. So much has happened in such a short time, and I haven't been able to keep up with everything. I mean, that is a possibility. They really did keep it up until the last hour, so... It's possible that Rantaro could have done that, but just the way... But then again, the setup can always be can always be set up to look like a murder. When it's actually a suicide, so it's possible. But usually those types of deaths don't happen... And at least in Danganronpa games, they usually don't happen until, like, Chapter 3, Chapter 4. Either that, or it's like double murder or something. But I know that I need to fight back against this class trial to protect everyone. This isn't quite the mood I was expecting, but... It's okay. At least now you guys seem like you're getting into it. I don't think Tsugumi killed him. I just don't... I mean... I don't know. It's possible that she could have done it, but... I wish I knew where she was before. Now I really wish that I would have looked at where everyone was, because... I know that Angie, Himiko, Kaito, Tenko, Gonta, I'm missing someone. I'm missing 2 people, cause... No, I'm missing 1 more person. I forgot who the 6 were. Cause Rentaro was one of them. Rentaro's dead now, so I can't remember. You again? The fuck are you doing here? Don't be so crude. I've come to bring you all a wonderful present. This is giving me the heebie-jeebies. Oh, that face. And those eyes. That expression. I don't like it. Dun dun dun! A notebook that will kill anyone whose name is written in it. Really? Death Note reference? Yeah, right. Could it be the Death Note? Whoops, my bad. It's a Monokuma file. You did that on purpose, didn't you?
Let me explain.
The Monokuma file is a detailed report that summarizes all the info about the dead body. But there's no info that will point to the blackened, because that would ruin the trials.
Let's all get along.
I don't know, maybe you guys will find it useful since you're not experienced investigators, you know. Oh, it's hard to keep up with the Monokuma voice sometimes. Monokuma file? Like hell I'm gonna believe something he made.
No.
Like I said, I don't believe it's Tsugumi. But you could be right. I'm more suspicious about Ryoma. Whether you believe it or not, it would seem too prudent to examine its contents, no?
Atua has spoken.
He says we shouldn't take our eyes off the monopad. Yeah, I think we should read it. This file has all the info about the victim. I wonder what it says. The victim is Rentaro Amai. It doesn't say what his ultimate talent is. Is there gonna be a book later that tells like what his ultimate talent is? Like how it was in 2? The victim's body was discovered in the library. The estimated time of death is 9:10 p.m. That's a very short time for investigation now that I think about it. Usually they have, I think, about, what, 30 minutes to an hour to investigate? They only have 50 minutes. That depends if they allow the class trial to happen after bedtime. The subject was, or the victim was subjected to blunt force trauma to the back of the skull, resulting in cranial fractures and immediate death. No other injuries were detected. Monokuma File 1 has been added to your Truth Bullet section of your monopad. It doesn't say whether or not he's the mastermind. Well, that's obvious. But the killing game is still going on, so I'm gonna assume he wasn't, right? Telling you that's too easy. But if Rentaro wasn't the mastermind, then who is it?
Actually,
I know it's a little late, but seeing this makes it real. Rentaro is really dead.
that's right.
Well, there wasn't really a last person to enter the room. It was more like last, I think, what? 5 people?
No doubt about it.
I think I skipped that line. The mastermind killed Rentaro.
That's...
Mastermind? I'm sorry. What are we talking about?
Please.
Kaede, please explain what is going on. And spare us no detail.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will. Suichi and I explained to everyone. We told them about the possibility of the mastermind hiding among us, and about the trap we had set in the library to lure them out, and that someone got snagged in our trap, so we came to the library to check, and discovered Rantaro's body. Again, I'm telling you, and I believe that this is really the only reason. The only reason why you guys discovered Rantaro's body is because of you guys talking to Tenko and Kaito.
Understood.
I see. So that is what happened. I was not aware you two had planned such a thing. And the only other possibility I can say that probably wouldn't have been the case is unless the murderer, my legs, had killed Rantaro in another room and dragged his body there only for the censors to notice him. I see. So that is what happened. I was not aware you two had planned such a thing. So you used those cameras I modified for this bullshit?
But you know...
But why would you keep something so important a secret from us? Once we knew one of us was the mastermind, we'd start fighting over who it was. That's what you two were afraid of, wasn't it? That's possible. He could have ruined the trap. Because he did have a plan of his own, and I know they said that they were going to the game room. Something tells me that Rantaro knew of the mastermind's hidden door, too. Possibly even before Kaede or Suichi knew about it. But my thing is, when did he find out? Because I don't think I encountered him ever in the library. That's what you two were afraid of, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. But if there are cameras, won't this case be solved really easily? Not necessarily, Kokichi. Oh man, that's so boring.
Wait!
Your amusement is the least of our concerns. We need to check the cameras right now. The culprit should be in the pictures. It'll be case closed.
Then...
Alright, let me go get the cameras. And then go and get the solution, the camera, or the film solution, or whatever it's called. Suichi quickly retrieved all 3 cameras and rushed back to everyone.
Is that alright?
Okay, I've got them.
Well...
It was hard removing the camera that Kaede set up. She really taped it down well.
Because...
Really? Well, I didn't want the camera to fall, and since we aimed it at the moving bookcase...
Remember...
Here, it's these 3 cameras. Now we just have to develop the film.
I will do it.
Allow me to perform that task.
That's amazing!
Wow, is there anything the Ultimate Maid can't do? Oh, Monofan, what are you doing here? I heard everything you said. If that's what you need, just leave it to me. Why are you helping us?
Huh? I'll do it.
I'll develop the photos so you bastards can focus on the investigation. Cause if you guys get punished, it would be way too gory.
Stop it.
Hey, don't butt into our... But she ignored my objection and walked up to Suichi and took the cameras from him.
I am a strong, sensual woman. Do not underestimate me.
Hey, give those back.
Leave it to me.
No need to worry. We all have to follow the rules.
You wouldn't do anything underhanded or devious. Maybe the case, but I'm still suspicious.
So, I'll let you know when I'm finished developing these photos.
Well, wait! Give those cameras back! It was pointless to yell at her. Monofanny left as swiftly as the wind.
Oh my!
Sure.
Aw, there she goes.
Oh, that was too high for her, I think. No, that was important evidence.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I was being careless. It probably okay. She says she developed photos, then give photos back.
That's right.
And she said she had to follow the rules, so I don't think she would destroy evidence.
Sheesh.
Looks like we've got no choice but to believe that.
Cause Atua is watching over us.
It is important to believe. Atua only shows more mercy to those who believe. Kaede, I know you're worried, but you can trust me. We just have to be patient.
No.
That's not all I'm worried about. I thought this whole thing would be over once we exposed the mastermind. I can't tell if she is either. I thought she'd be a little bit nicer than this. I thought the only thing would be that I thought the only weird thing about her would be the blood donation. But now that we're starting to go through our first murder and I'm seeing everyone's reactions, there are some that I'm wondering whose are sincere and some who I know that aren't sincere. But now we're just in a bigger mess. A mess we have to see through the end.
Hey!
Kaede? I have a proposal for you.
Is that alright?
If it's alright with you, could we keep working together during the trial? Like we're doing now? Yay! Another, team up like Makoto and Kyoko and Hajime and Chiaki. I know, I'm sorry, I keep expressing this so much times. I need to stop.
Huh?
Oh, I forgot to say like we're doing now. Suichi! Too high pitch for her. I know I'm just an apprentice, but I think I can help you as a detective. No, I want to help you.
Shuichi.
Of course, with you at my side, it'll be like having 100 people helping me. That's the power of their love. Their love, Jordan, their love. The power of love.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kaede. Hey, so I don't care about this mushy stuff, so let's just get started already. And try to take this seriously, okay? Our lives are on the line.
Actually,
It takes a lot of mental power to say something like that so cheerfully. It's more so out of determination than cheeriness. Jordan. Oh, Jordan. You sure that your bae is Miyu? I think it's Junko.
what do you think?
Before we start, I'd like to suggest that we not investigate by ourselves. Okay, I'm glad that people are trusting each other enough to not investigate by themselves.
Why?
Hopefully they'll have the idea of making sure that someone stays with the body. Huh? Why? If we let the culprit work by themselves, they might try and destroy the evidence, right? Oh, you're right. Since the culprit is one of us. If each of us watches the other, no one will be able to hide any evidence.
My apologies.
I do not intend to offer a suggestion that would further arouse suspicion, but...
Logic.
No, that's logic. Please speak your mind, Kirumi.
That's right.
And, Ian, I hope you don't think I'm ignoring you. It's just that I'm only calling Jordan by his first name because he's a close friend of mine. So sorry. It's not something you should be proud to say, but I guess we don't have a choice. After all, if we don't find out who the culprit is, we'll all be killed. Yeah, we have to do it. Once we expose the mastermind, we'll be able to escape. We can definitely do it. I only intended to make this an hour-long episode, so sorry that we're ending it here, but we have our first murder. We'll be getting into the investigation next episode. This has been Zodiac Shiny Whimsicott. I'll be signing off. And to all of those who are watching, wish you a good day. Farewell. And bye-bye.